All right. Let's play first here. And yes, you can keep that. Why is my hand all dark? It's worrisome. This hand's really good, though. I mean, I guess minus the Mardu rune mark, I should say. Oh, I see. Is that like a new thing they added? So if it's like not your turn to make a decision, they darken your screen. It's kind of cool. So do I want to? I almost want to play. I guess it depends on what I draw, but I kind of want to play Efreet first so I can dash Scout or Rune Mark. Is that wrong? I'm not sure if it is. All right. Well, now I certainly want to play Efreet. So blue-black exploit is my guess because Shambling Goblin is a very good exploit creature. Could play the Rune Mark and start swinging for 4. Puts a bit of a target on Smoldering Efreet, but it's certainly early enough where it could pan out well for us. All right, definitely taking that. All right, so I think we're actually just slamming Rune Mark and getting in for 4 here. Then I can like double dash the next turn, which is kind of cool. I got to admit, Shambling Goblins are pretty good little roadblocks against us. Can't imagine he blocks here, even if he had Kindled Fury. I mean, he could bathe in Dragonfire, I suppose. Morphs instead. All right. I don't think he's got great blocks. He double blocks. So the question is, do I want to dash these? I think I dash Bell Striker. And that maybe just trades for a Goblin. I mean, I certainly want to attack here. I'm okay dashing Bell Striker. I don't think this card's going to get too much better later. And if he loses both of his Shambling Goblins here, I think we could actually be in okay shape. Because then the post-combat Mardu Scout doesn't have to worry about, you know, getting killed when that Shambling Goblin dies. He likely just trades a Shambling Goblin for a Bell Striker, which, well, that's an interesting trade. Yeah, I think him trading a Goblin, if he trades off his board too, I think we're still in pretty good shape. Whoa, okay. So he is trading off his board. We're trading 3 for 3, but I'm getting a post-combat Scout. So I'm feeling pretty good about this, actually. Got rid of Marsh Hulk. And he's done with his Shambling Goblins, which is a good sign. I guess we did take a little damage from Smoldering Efreet, but now I'm just going to cast the Mardu Scout in the hopes that I draw a non-land card. Uh-oh, Angler. It's a pretty big threat. It's going to be a tough one to get by, especially if I just draw lands. So not feeling too good anymore. Unfortunately, drew a bit too many lands, but that does happen. Alright, well, you don't always draw good, so nothing I can do. Could still draw an Arc Bond. No, I guess I can't. Oh man, that would have been a card I'd love to have in this deck. Alright. No real reason to show the Fierce Invocation. Alright, so moving into game 2, we just got to draw some more spells, and I think we'll do a lot better. I think we can do fairly well against our opponent, but yeah, I mean, we're going to just... Oh, he has Butcher's Glee too? That's kind of a bummer. Alright, so we're just going to have to draw a little bit better. I think we'll be fine. Do I want to sideboard into black for some reason? I think we're still fine, honestly. He does have those... I guess it does kind of suck he has those... What's the word I'm looking for? Shambling Goblins. But... whatever. They're not, like, insane against us. They're only okay. They're good against our scouts, but... otherwise, I sideboard into what? Coat with Venom, Duress, Defeat. Which isn't even that good against him. I think we just draw better and we'll do fine. I actually like how our deck felt. It's just we didn't draw spells, so I don't know how you win if you don't draw spells. Alright, play first again. And yeah, keep this. I mean, we don't have any 2-drops, which is a little bit sad, but I guess we have Tormenting Voice. Probably ditch the Rune Mark, honestly, but maybe not. I don't know. No, I probably do ditch the Rune Mark. Unless we draw a 2-drop creature here. We do, in fact, draw a 2-drop creature, which is good. And I guess it's not that good against the old Shambling Goblin. Alright, no 2-drop from our opponent is nice. We missed there, so we are going to ditch the Rune Mark to make sure... Well, I was going to say to make sure we hit our land drop, but seem to be having the opposite issue this game. Oh man, that would have been a good turn to progress the board. Oh man, that's a little bit sad. Alright, well... do I straight up walk into a Seismic Rupture? Yeah. I kind of don't have a lot of choice in the matter. And Seismic Rupture, though it's pretty good here, isn't like, you know, the end of the game. I still can attack with my Aspirant, too, into that, which is kind of nice. That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer, man! I can't draw my 3rd land, man, after I draw 8 in game 1, man. Yeah. Alright, well, it's a trade I'm willing to make. So we still just need lands. So I could play the 2nd Smoldering Efreet, or I could play the Impact Tremors. Opponent's at 16. I think my opponent's likely got a creature next turn. I'm just going to drop an Impact Tremors and see if I can ride that to victory alongside Arcbond and Sarkhan's Rage this game. Vulturous Aven number 2. Well, the good news is Warbringer can attack into that. There's the land. Let's get the little dash action going here. Okay. Well, Angler with Arc Bond lets us do some pretty nasty stuff. There's our 4th land. So I can actually... Yeah, this is a pretty good sprinting Warbrute dash turn. Yeah, I think I actually Warbrute attack both, because if he wants to block Efreet, we go to 16. He could crack back for another 7, taking us to 9. But if he takes 5, he goes to 7, which is probably too low of life to allow himself to get to. So I think we just dash here and swing. And like I said, if he wants to take 5, that's actually fine. I feel like with Arc Bond, should be able to... Oh, well, that's a bummer. So I'm at 6, which means I have to play a chump blocker here. And it means I can't cast Arc Bond. That is a bummer. That's a big bummer. If he has a removal spell, I'm just dead. I gotta say, Impact Trimmer is actually not that bad this game. I mean, obviously, the nightmare situation happened where my opponent gained 8 life. But I can't really Sarkhan's Rage because then I'm on a 2-turn clock. I can't even do Smoldering Efreet Arc Bond. I can't really do... I can play Warbringer as a chump blocker, then dash out another one. Well, that's, I think, the best chance I've got this game. If he's got any removal, we're just dead. I'm going to have to accept that, I guess. I don't know. I think we're likely just going to lose to removal, which sucks, but it's the way it cookie crumbles. I really like... Yeah, it's exactly what happened. Okay. I really like this deck, though. I thought this deck was sweet. We just didn't draw as well as I would have liked. I actually think this deck would have been nasty if we'd drawn better. But you don't always get what you want, so got to accept bad draws when they happen. Just got flooded game 1 and game 2. If we'd hit our 3rd land a little bit sooner, I think we could have beat our opponent, but it's okay. Whatever. It happens. Let's go back to Swiss and see if we can do better. All right, we'll see you for the next one.